So you know we got to timestamp it, and it's May 6th, 2026, Gregorian calendar. And it's approximately 9:04 p.m. on that Eastern side. We done flipping poles, so it might be Western, but then again, y'all know I don't know. But I know one goddamn thing. On that birth certificate or that certificate of live birth, they named us, and they sure enough put our names in all caps. So that means that they were standing on business when they named us. So I'm D'Amica. It is time for hashtag Lost Souls Tarot Cards, our portals to truth. We're about to open up some portals and reveal some truths. And with this transmission this evening, I'm not going to keep us here this long. I think I'm not, but I don't know. Y'all know I'm long winded. This transmission, we are definitely going to be tapping into Mexico City. And I'm going to be reading an article in regards to why Mexico City is sinking and how you can see it. NASA is saying they can see it from space, from outer space. And then we're also just going to tap into a general read just to see what kind of information we can get from the tarot deck and from the oracle deck. So while y'all come on in and chime on in, I'm gonna go ahead and get set up, get ready to ring this bell over from Sunville Sounds over on YouTube. I still have not got me a handbell. We're gonna go ahead and ring this handbell from over on Sunville Sounds. Yes, we are. So let's go ahead and get ready to welcome in these energies and these spirits and read this article and tap into this message for this evening. All right, I missed you guys. Hopefully you missed me. If not, I don't give a damn. I missed myself. All right, let's get into it. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Let's welcome in these energies and these spirits. Ashe. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. We would like to welcome in the energy of Mexico City. We are going to be tapping into Mexico City. What kind of information can we find out revolving around Mexico City? What is the energy of Mexico City here, okay? Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. We're going to read the article that's coming from science.com, and we just want to know what kind of information we can get out of Mexico City is sinking. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Ashe. All right, so we got that incense lit. Let's go ahead and get this candle. The incense is called Dragon's Blood, and it's coming from Blunt Effect. So Dragon's Blood incense. What up, y'all? I read all them comments at the end. Welcome to the frequency. Welcome to the channel. Let's go ahead and light this candle here, okay? So I got my calm balance candle here, white candle. Purity. All right. No matter what color candle you use, it's all about your intention, right? It's all about your intention. All right. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Let's read this article first, and then we're going to tap into the tarot read. All right. So this article is coming from space.com, and it's in regard to Mexico City. Mexico City is sinking up to 14 inches per year. Satellite images are going to show you. Can y'all see that? Don't worry. I'm going to get it set up to where y'all can see it a little better. All right, so it says the NASA and ISRO synthetic aperture radar is now in full operation, tracking changes in Earth's surface to a precision within a centimeter. Mexico City is sinking, and a powerful new orbiting satellite that's monitoring changes in land levels all across the globe has discovered how quickly this is happening. It's all thanks to the mission's innovative dual frequency band radar. They always fucking with shit, or they always trying to claim some shit. So you got the NISAR and the NASA ISRO synthetic aperture radar satellite launched on July 30th, 2025 as a joint partnership between NASA and the Indian Space Research Organization. Its mission is to track in real-time surface changes on Earth from ground subsidence and the retreat of glaciers to the movement of tectonic plates and the spread of wildfires, all to a precision of within a centimeter. Mexico City is a well-known hotspot when it comes to subsidence, and images like this are just the beginning, okay? That's what David Beckhart is saying. Let's see, let me scroll down. It has been known since 1925 that much of the city, home to 20 million people, is sinking at a rate of up to 14 inches, 35 centimeters per year here, okay? This is the result of the city being built above an aquifer or an underground layer of permeable rock and sand left behind by an ancient lake bed at the resulting groundwater pumping, and the weight of its urban sprawl is compressing those is compressing those layers. The result is damaging to buildings and infrastructure, such as the Mexico City metro system. Okay, let's see. Da, 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 da. So NISAR is one of the most powerful radars ever launched into space. All right, so we got. I also put the article inside the description box there. Okay, so you guys can read it for yourself. I'm skimming through here just to see if I can point out any. In the end, here's what they're saying. In the end, uh, the radar image of Mexico City looks like a contradictory splash of blue and yellow paint. These colors are false, designed to highlight shifts in the ground. So the dark blue, if you ever come across this article, the dark blue is going to represent part of the city that have been subsided by more than 0.5 inches, which is 2 centimeters during the period between October 2025 and January 2026. Okay. In the end, as one of the quickest subsiding capitals in the world, Mexico City is therefore the perfect opportunity for NISAR to test its skills, to place its rate of subsidence into context. The towering angel of independence, a 118-foot tall spire with a golden statue of an angel perched atop the commemorates Mexico earning its independence on the Paseo de la Reforma in the heart of Mexico City, has required 14 new steps to be added to it since its construction in 1910. So basically, since 1925, they've known that Mexico City is going to sink. Okay. And it's over, like they said, what they say, it's over what, 20 million in population there. So let's get into a general collective read, and let's just see what's going on in the energy, not only with Mexico City, but just in the energy with the divine collective. And then let's see if we can get any kind of see if we get any kind of answers toward this here. Mexico City is sinking. Let's see what's going on. All right, thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. We're here with hashtag Lost Souls Tarot Cards, and we're just going to do a general collective read. We also want to keep in mind the article that we just skimmed through and read over in regard to Mexico City and it sinking. Okay, what kind of information are we to receive from this, whether it's past, present, or future? You know, we're going to do 13 portals, and you know we like to keep it juicy over here. And very much so truthful, as we always do. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Let's give it a shuffle. Let's tap into it. Shay. All right, let's see, y'all. Let's see what's going on in the energy. All right, let's see what's going on. The High Priestess reverse flew all the way over there. So we got the High Priestess that's coming out reverse. So off the break, that's talking about secrets. This something's being disconnected from their intuition. They're withholding information, okay? And that's important information that they're keeping to themselves. They're withholding it, okay? Ignore their intuition. The next one that's coming out is someone's taking charge in their mind here, and they're being very rude, very tactless, a forceful, bully, aggressive, vicious behavior, very arrogant here, and they're taking charge in this behavior here, okay? They still have lots of miles to walk, but they're a very aggressive partner, and they seem intimidating, whether it's at work or it's revolving around fraud, scams, coercion, okay? Shady deals, like them dirty offers there, okay? Incredible impatience and impulsiveness bursting with this energy here. They lack direction. They're scattered, disorganized, and unprepared here, okay? Third storyline, Ace of Cups is coming reverse, and this is only the beginning of this feeling, of this emotion here, okay? Something is very emotionless, okay? They have lost all emotions. They have blocked their feelings here. They're very empty, and they have the inability to express or receive love here, okay? So under this first storyline, remember that High Priestess that came reverse energy? Remember that one that got the secrets and they're disconnected from their intuition here. So that's telling you that they're in a childlike mindset here. Page of Swords is coming out next here, okay? So what's happening here is they have a bright and alert, curious mind, or they're coming for those that have bright and alert, curious minds here, because they never run out of ideas. So they're trying to siphon their energy and sip from their cups here. And most importantly, they're trying to fuck with their minds here, okay? This one that's very secretive and like in the beginning is like someone's peeping that someone's very secretive and they're withholding this information. But then the one that's very secretive and withholding the information, they're also like trying to destiny swipe or trying to like siphon this energy off of someone that's very sharp minded here. Okay. And it says they're gifted with a sharp tongue and a quick wit to match it. All right. With incredible communication here. And it's revolved around legal matters too. So something's executing here and someone's very eager to execute these matters revolved around these legal matters. And this is gossip that's revolving around these legal matters, but it's not the type of gossip that's like manipulative or something like that. It's like it's going to actually help someone here. Okay. So it's about agreements. It says here that someone's engaged in a very passionate debate here. Okay. Oh, Ashe. So under that Knight of Swords energy, remember someone, Swords is out here heavy too already. We're already on the 5th portal here and Swords is coming out here strong. Air signs, what up air signs? Y'all coming out strong here, 3 already. So under this Knight of Swords energy that's coming reversed, remember that energy that's very rude, right? They're very impatient. It's like they're taking charge in this energy of being a bully, being arrogant here and being a bully and being arrogant. They still have lots of miles to walk, but they're very aggressive. And whether it's in a partnership, a business investment, they're very aggressive with these frauds, the scams, the coercion, and they lack direction and they're taking these energies and it's like they're taking on a lot of energies that's not their own. And then they're trying to siphon energy that they wish to be theirs, but they're getting exactly what they deserve. Okay. So under that energy, it's only the beginning of their problems too. And in their minds here. Okay. They have the inability to see the truth. That's why they're confused and they're chaotic here. It's a misuse of power. It's mental fog. And they're using their intellect to harm rather than help here. Okay. Wow. Portal number 6 is the Fool is coming out upright. So whoever this is in this column over here, 3rd storyline over here. In the beginning, you started off at an emotional loss there, right? It was empty. You have blocked feelings and you have the inability to receive or express love there. Okay. So now you're being sent a new journey here. The Fool upright. What an honor. Okay. Divine and Spirit is saying, look, you're a symbol of innocence here. Okay. This is only the beginning of your new journey here. Okay. So anything could happen within this energy. Approach each day with adventure, freedom, and optimism. And it's about your business, your finance, your love here. The simple life of no worries, right? Many opportunities are waiting to be explored. Jump on that, Divine. Okay. The Fool upright is out here. And that is our first major message out here. Ashe. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get 7 more out here. The Ace of Cups just flew right directly diagonally on this High Priestess reverse and this Page of Swords energy. So whatever's going on, Divine Collective, you're being sent out here with new feelings, new emotional awakening, a start of new relationships, overflowing of love. It's the beginning of emotional experiences here. And that motherfucker that's over there hiding secrets, they can't stand to watch this happen. But whatever's going on, they have to watch it. They have to. In fact, they don't like to watch it, but they're glued in. They can't help it in real time. They are stuck to you. What's going on here? So in this second column here, I told you, air signs, what the fuck? Y'all came out this motherfucker heavy. Air signs and water signs so far. So in this second column here, you started off very rude, tactless, bully. You was a bully ass bitch, whoever you are, and you still have a lot of miles to walk, but you're a very aggressive partner and you seem intimidating at work, but don't forget your ass is very fraudulent. You into some scams and coercion. Whoever you is, you lack direction, all right? And you're scattered and disorganized, okay? And it's only the beginning of your chaos and your confusion because of your misuse of your power. It's a mental fog here. I don't give a damn how much motherfucking weed I smoke. Your mental fog ain't got shit on this here. You understand what I'm saying? So now the whole suit of swords is letting you know this is all in your mind, beloved. Your misuse of power, your mental fog, you have used your intellect to harm rather than help here. All your logics, your ideas, your intellect, your communication, your intelligence, your truth, your ambition, it's all false. Yes, confused and chaotic it is. Conflict and communication. This is the element of air. The faculty and power of the intellect. Double edge, can be abusive, harsh, and lack empathy for others. No compassion. Portal number 9, please and thank you. So in this third column over here, in the beginning, you started off at the emotional loss, very empty, creative block. Okay, and you could have very well been pushed into this feeling here, but now Divine Spirit has given you this new journey here, right? The full upright, right? Symbol of innocence, the beginning of a new journey. You were told to approach, you're being told to approach each day with adventure, freedom, and optimism. This is revolved around the simple life of no worries, business, finance, and love. So under that, the Six of Cups is coming reversed. And that is saying that for some, you're going to be you're being cautioned not to cling on to the past here. Okay. Explore memories, but be cautious not to dwell on them. Use your past as a guide. Focus and ground. Some may be unable to move on because you're staying in like that stale job or that stale type of energy here. Okay, you got to move on. You must learn to forge your own path, become financially independent. And for some, you may be stuck in the house and in the mind. It's time to get on out there, get in there, get out there in the grass, get out there in nature, get out there and do something that you like to do for you. All right, so that's portal number 9. Give me a second, y'all. This is the goddamn pillow here. Yeah, give me another pillow. That one ain't working no more. Joint be having me slipping and sliding all over the place. Portal number 9. We need 14 divine and spirit. So let's see. How are we going to end in this first storyline here? In the first storyline, it started off with this very strong energy that was very secretive, disconnected from their own intuition, and they were withholding information here. And they thought that they were coming up against someone that's very bright and alert. They're curious, they're asking questions. So they was like, let me go ahead and try to siphon this energy from this Page of Swords energy, right? They are very gifted with a sharp tongue and a quick wit to match it too. They have incredible communication, right? So all right, let's say, for instance, this High Priestess reverse energy have something coming up with legal matters that they want to execute. They're trying to siphon your energy, your mindset, right? You are the Page of Swords. They're trying to siphon from you to cloak themselves into your energy so that they're able to go in with these new ideas, right? Because they're disconnected from their own intuition here, okay? But they're unable to do that. No energies are able to siphon from any other energies anymore. And a lot of energies are having a hard time realizing that shit. It's not your energy. So now here you go. In this first column, you're set on this new journey of new feelings, emotional awakening, love. It's the beginning of emotional experiences here. Let's see how this is going to end out. For you, Divine Collective, not for that goddamn one that's holding them secrets there. What's that? This bitch came back out. That bitch came back out. In the end, that bitch ain't get enough. God damn. Look at that shit, y'all. Come here real quick. First column. This bitch came out first. Very secretive, disconnected from their own intuition. Remember that? And then here you are in the middle, right? You're stuck. You're not stuck. This energy is stuck on you. And what's happening is while this energy is trying to siphon from you, they're steady receiving shadows that they've created, and they're sitting up here calling you, them be the ones that are called you demonic, right? Them be the ones that call you the devil, you satanic, you this, you that, when they're trying to siphon from your energy, and you're giving, divine spirit is giving them exactly what they deserve. The energy that they created. God damn. So this motherfucker here ain't trying to go nowhere, but they getting whooped. It's like, it says difficult to listen to intuition, difficult to mediate and try new approaches. They're ignoring the call to follow their gut. They need to be more authentic to their self and their values because they're lacking information. They're being told that there's a lot of confusion around them. Don't be afraid to ask your questions of yourself, okay? Whoever that is. Divine Collective, you had nothing to worry about. You didn't even know this energy was, or you probably did, but you just like, shoo fly, don't fucking bother me. Like, it's gotten to a point where you're just like so over this energy. You know what I'm saying? And it says High Priestess, so they're always trying to do some type of debate where because they did all this education and they went to this doctorate, they got this doctorate, and they went to this religion, and they got all this bullshit that they got under their fucking belt here, but they got nothing on you and your authentic divine spirit here and what you believe in, which is ultimately you. Yeah, they wish, whatever's going on, they wish they could be like you so bad. Give me this second column. How is this going to end out? Oh boy, this High Priestess reverse energy is getting fucked up. Divine spirit is fucking them up. Oh my God. Second column here started off very rude, tactless, forceful, bully, aggressive behavior, right? And they're realizing that, and we also knew that they still have a lot of miles to walk, but they're a very aggressive partner, intimidated at work, and they're intimidating others at work here. And they're starting to pick on and bully those that they know are not going to speak up. Okay. And that's pretty fucking sucky. So it's like they're being told that they lack direction and their energy is very scattered. They're very disorganized. They're unprepared. And they're also being told to focus on them goddamn frauds, scams, coercion, and the shady deals. Okay. They need to take charge in that because they have the inability to see the truth here. They're very confused and chaotic, and it's a misuse of power with that mental fog. Remember that. So then we found out it's all in the mind of whoever this is, and they created this. Their logic, their ideas, their communication, their intelligence. It's all about conflict and communication here, but it's like the Libra scale. Conflict or communication. You dig what I'm saying? So it's the element of air. What the fuck is going on with y'all? Right? For some of you, it's like you could be abusive, harsh, and lack empathy for others with no compassion. And this is, don't forget, you have every zodiac sign within you. So I'm not picking and choosing on any zodiacs out there. You dig what I'm saying? Pick and choose your poison on what's going on in your world, in your realm. So let's see how this is going to end here. All right. Let's see how this second storyline is about to end up here. Okay, who you? Strength is reversed. God damn. So whoever it is, you're coming out here, and this could be a fucked up ass Leo here. It don't, hey, Aurora, I'm a July Leo. But in the end, if you don't stop with this forceful, bully, aggressive ass attitude, and this could be very well be around you. Take what resonate, leave the rest here. Okay. You got to be strong-minded enough to know when this is your energy and when it's not. And then also keep in mind that if it doesn't feel intuitively, if it doesn't feel right, you know what I'm saying, then it's not your energy. Sometimes we can be in our own way when we don't want to hear certain shit like our truths. And we can say, oh, that's not my energy. Yes, the fuck it is. It's yours. Okay. But for some of us, you know when it's your energy and when it's not. Okay. So in the end, if you don't stop this shit, right, you still have a lot to learn in a mile, and you still have a lot of miles to walk here. So in the end, if you don't do that, right, if you don't focus on self and you don't walk your own path, walk it like you talk it, right? If you don't walk your own path, you're going to lack that inner strength and confidence within yourself, right? You have forgotten about passion, kindness, and joy. They have forgotten about the self-esteem issues, and it's an imposter syndrome down here. Somebody's blaming others. They're very unhappy. They're withdrawn from society. It's like a drained energy and life force here. Okay. Experiencing deep depression. Ugh. Ugh. Don't want to be there. Don't want to go there. All right. Let's see how this is going to end. Portal number 12 and 13. Eight of Wands is coming out reverse. Okay. So in this last column here, we're talking about in the beginning, we started off at that emotional loss. And this is kind of a heavy reading, but you got to know when it is not your energy. They getting fucked up out there. So in the beginning, we started off with this emotional loss, blocked feelings, this emptiness, right? And then Divine Spirit said, fuck that. You about to get a whole new journey. We saw what you went through. We don't want you to lose faith in yourself. So you are the symbol of innocence now, right? Anything can happen within this energy. You're so curious. You're so bright. You're so amazing, right? It's like the simple life of no words. So the first energy that came onto you on this journey of being the full upright was something wanting you to cling to the past, right? Six of Cups reverse. Something wanting you to go back. Like, no, bitch, I'm on my new journey. Why the fuck you keep trying to pull me back? Okay, so like, no. And then you were told by Divine Spirit, look, explore the memories, but be cautious not to dwell on them. You must learn to forge your own path because you could be stuck in the house. The house is your mind. The house is you, right? So you could be stuck in the house, right? You need to become financially independent, and we're going to help you and guide you, but you must focus and ground, right? Because you're unable to move on from the past, but you're letting them pull you back. Okay, don't let them do that. Fuck them energies. Fuck them energies. Fuck them energies. Okay, that was 3 times we said that. Fuck that. Okay, so you got now in the end, if you cling on to that past energy, right? If you allow that past energy to come on in here, you're gonna be. It's gonna be frustrations. Divine and Spirit gonna be like, you ain't ready, and they're gonna go on to the next one. Okay, until you're ready. Okay, so it's going to be poor time and reassess your approach. You're going to be frustrated. It's going to be delays. Slow down, okay? And it's because the obstacles is going to cause those delays. But don't forget that you chose it, beloved. Okay, so don't choose it. You are chosen who make the choice, who make the choices. Don't choose that choice. Okay. All right. So in the end, 13th final portal is already out here in the beginning. For those of you that are sitting in this goddamn secretive information, secretive energy where you're withholding information, right? You're ignoring the call to follow your gut. It's time for you to be more authentic to yourself and your values here. Okay. Don't be afraid to ask questions of yourself because you could be lacking information here. Okay. In the end, if you don't, if you don't ask those questions, if you don't gain that information, if you don't be more authentic to yourself, not everyone else, not what everyone else think about you or see you to be. Only you know fucking you. Okay? Nobody else know you like you know you. Okay? In the end, it's going to be the wheel of fortune is going to come denied here, beloved. Okay, and that's talking about bad luck, unforeseen destiny, change, of course, right? But wisdom is going to be taken. So you're already having information withheld. Okay, access will be denied. You're going to be closed mind to the power of the universe, which is yourself. You're going to be very closed mind to the power of yourself. Okay, so let's not do that, beloveds. Whatever's going on, you are on this new journey. Don't forget that. On this new journey, divine spirit gave you that. And for those of us who were already on this journey, continue to be on that path and on that journey. Continue to have those new feelings, that emotional awakening. It's all about love, 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 love. Continue to have that love. Okay, this is only the beginning. All right, and yes, they can't fucking stand you, and you should be honored. I said you did that. I'm proud of you. Now let's move on to the oracle deck here. Let's see. Let's keep these out here real quick. Let's go to this oracle deck. Thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit, for the Lost Souls deck. Let's go on to this oracle deck here. Mexico City. Damn. Let's see. Oracle deck, where you at? Come here. Come here. Come here. Thank you. We're going to pick the one in the middle today. We'll pick the one in the middle and see what this is about here. So let's see what's going on. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the frequency. Welcome to the energy. Welcome to the channel. My oracle deck, get your notebook and pen out. You're going to learn. You're going to learn. My oracle deck can go anyway, right? It's a bridge. These are bridge. These are portals. So grab your seatbelt, popcorn, notebook, pen. Take some notes. We're going to start with this first column over here. So this first column is talking about that energy, right? Very secretive. Fuck that. Let's just go with this high priestess reverse energy. And let's see, since they're withholding information, let's see if we can find out what kind of information this energy is withholding here. Thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit. Ashe. Rival liberal groups such as MoveOn.org. Thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit. Oh, what's that? I'm looking at Vimeo live stream, YouTube gaming, Bigo or BIGO live, Twitch, Discord, D live. It says, don't make a scene. Promise me. Somebody about to make a goddamn scene. Don't make a scene. Promise me. Somebody's about to find out some information. Divine spirit saying, don't make a scene. Okay. It's it could be dealing with the names that I just mentioned here. Every name that I do mention, including my own D'Amica, everybody's under judgment. Don't fucking play with me. Everybody's under judgment. 2, 4. So we got 2, 4. That's 4. Give me a little bit. What's this? The divine masculine fully supports the rightful mission. Ashe, ashe, ashe. The blonde hair, red Delta doctor, insurance fraud unaliver. Skewy. That's 6. Stop lying. He not the dad. Whatever's going on, stop lying. He not the dad. Why y'all bitches keep doing that shit? Why y'all keep doing that? And y'all be knowing it too. That be the worst part. I can see if you genuinely didn't know. It happens, right? But motherfucker, y'all be knowing. That'd be crazy. You can't have him or her. She or he is mine. Relentless is in the energy. Somebody's being very, very relentless. Stop lying. He not the dad. Well, you can't have him or her. You can't have him. He mine. You know what I'm saying? Very relentless, bitch. Lying about a whole fucking baby out here. 2, 4, 6, 8. Give me one more. Or give me 5 more. 5. You said 5. I'm looking at Prince William. Adam Sandler. That's portal number 9 for the High Priestess reverse energy. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. We got 2 High Priestess reverse energies within this column. That's the first one. Let's see what this second one going to pull out. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. 36 on the timer. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. I'm looking at the New York Times manuscript. Hold on now. All this came out first. District of Columbia, D.C. has 11 billionaires as in 2023. Tennessee is also in the building with 11. The fuck? That's 2. Slave rebellion. So this High Priestess reverse energy could be from D.C., could be from Tennessee, the New York Times, right? New York. Slave rebellions shaped America. Kentucky is in the energy. Korean War veteran on Andrew Wade versus residents of Shively, Kentucky. Sundown towns, Birmingham, Benton, 1908. Shively or Shively, 1954, 1940s. Calvert City, 1896. Corbin, 1919. Crescent Springs, 1930. International Labor Defense. Man, ancestors speaking loud. Ancestors throwing out them goddamn years. I know that's right. There is no love or trust here. Whatever's going on. Damn. What's that? Kentucky, Divine? The bloodline has banned them for good. Whatever's going on in Kentucky, or whatever's going on with this High Priestess reverse energy, the bloodline has banned them for good. They could be from Kentucky, D.C. They could be from Tennessee, New York, because a lot of states came out within this one read right here. 2, 4, 6, and particularly they could be from the United States, okay? Let's see what else. 2, 4, 6. Here's 8. Dr. Libby Ives, sedimentologist. Portal number 8. History's worst pestiliners. What? Pestilences. What's a pestilence? I'll be right. I told y'all when I was going through a few of my ascensions, the reason why I created these portals is because during my ascensions, I didn't understand a whole lot of what was going on in the realm, right? I didn't understand what was going on in their world, but I knew a lot of information was being sent to me, and I didn't know how to deal with it. It was a lot, as y'all can see by y'all call them index cards, I call them portals. It was a lot of studying and writing down that I was doing, and I was doing a lot of ranting on social media with no type of direction. So now I just let the portals play out the way that they do, and I let the stories come into fruition into their worlds. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. So let's see, history's worst pestilences. Let's see what that's about real quick here. My phone's been acting up. I was just recording for Spotify and it stopped recording. I just peeped that. That just pissed me off real quick. Give me a second though. All right, what is a pestilence? Pestilence. All right, a pestilence. Oh, a pestilence is a fatal, rapidly spreading infectious disease such as the bubonic plague that causes massive mortality. God damn. It is often used to describe severe epidemics, um, a pernicious influence, or a widespread destructive problem. It carries a literary, a formal tone, sometimes denoting a curse or divine punishment. Plague, epidemic, infection, scourge, bane. Damn. Okay, so let's go back to the read, right? So it says here, their bloodline was has banned them for good. Then what came out next was Dr. Libby Ives, sedimentologist, and then it's saying that is history's worst pestilences. Dr. Libby Ives. What is a sedimentologist? Let's see that. Dr. Libby Ives, sedimentologist. Okay, so Dr. Libby specializes in glacial depositional environments, landscapes, and processes. Her research spans from Earth's glaciers in Antarctica and Iceland to Martian sedimentary successions in the Jezero crater, including work as a postdoctoral researcher for NASA's Mars 2020 mission. 2, 4, 6, 8. What are they doing that mission? You got a whole bunch of fucking words on here I don't understand, about to make me ding ding ding. Then I have to write down shit and go research it. All right, but let's get back into the read here. That's 2, 4, 6, 8. One more for one. Let's see. Loop guides visit through the swamp here. Okay, elevated walkway called the boardwalk. Okay. Number 10, YouTubers are on here, front and back again. A lot of YouTubers, every YouTuber that I wrote on here, they have over 1 million views. So I was curious as to why they had so many views and what did they do to get those views here. So I'll just read a couple of them off here. We got Livingston Island in Jamaica, U.S., Nadir Ali in Pakistan, Muhammad Ali Mirza in Pakistan, Rucka Ali, U.S. We also looking at Mark Angel in Nigeria, David Avidan in U.S., Stuart Ashen, UK, Maria Aragon in Canada. Judicial power coming out next. As portal number 11. The state courts have the power to create here a wide variety of cases like contracts to family law and criminal cases unless those matters are exclusively reserved for federal court. Portal number 12. Women also change the course of politics. Real women. Not them goddamn things they got out there. They not women. They not. And then 13 is the D-list. D-list and celebrities is coming out here. What do we got for celebrity? Popular, fame, and public attention in the media. Applied to people, group of people and animals. Fictional entities associated with wealth and illusions. Fame and fortune with a price. So we have D-list, lowest on celebrity hierarchy, like reality TV shows and game shows, okay? Moving on to the second column here. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. We appreciate that. Second column here. Let's see. We got strength that came reversed here, and this is all in the mind. This is all in someone's mind. Because the whole suit of elements is in this whole second column here. You got your Knight of Swords coming reverse, your Eight of Swords that came reverse. The whole suit of swords came out this bitch, okay? So somebody's fucked up all in their mind. All because they wanted to be a bully. They wanted to be arrogant. They wanted to be aggressive here. God damn. Fraud, scams, coercion, shady deals. And they young-minded too. Very young-minded. Think they know it all ass energy. Let's see. Let's see what we can get from this here. Ooh, went to work early today. Goddamn, goddamn, goddamn. Motherfucking legs is on fire. Goddamn it. Fuck y'all. Fuck that. My legs and my knees, nigga. All right, so we got let's see what's going on here. In the end, they ended up experiencing intense anger, hey baby, or fear in their life. Okay. They lack inner strength, and they lack that confidence, that self-confidence that we all need and that we all love about ourselves. All right. They forgot about passion, kindness, and joy. Let's see what's going on with this. Imposter syndrome. I can't stand them motherfuckers, man. I just can't. I used to be one of them bitches too. Because you know, when you okay, I never wanted to be exactly like anyone else. But you know how you see certain creators out here in the world, you be like, damn, I wish that was me. You know what I'm saying? Not no more. Fuck that. I got my own goddamn path. Fuck that and fuck them. So now their strength is reversed and they out here copying motherfuckers and shit. And they blaming others. Now they withdrawn from society. Ooh, let's see what's going on. Give me the strength reverse energy right here. It's the whole fucking column for real. Yep. Thank you, Divine. There's something about Illinois coming out here. I'm gonna read it to you. Something about Illinois. Wish you come in. You wanted to fold. Something wanted to fold in my hand there. Illinois, you're out here 2 times. Illinois, Sandoval, 1898, 1893. Y'all ancestors coming out here strong with these years. 2 black carpenters versus the party of 75. Congress of Racial Equity, Salem, Illinois, Perkin, KKK. August 1924, 25,000 to 45,000 attended. Granite City, 1967, Mayor Donald Partney. Homer Randolph, chairman of the East St. Louis chapter of the Congress of Racial Equality. El Dorado, 1902, race war. All this shit was, what's that word I'm looking for? It was set up too. Anyway, DeLand Board of Trustees, 2002. Effingham, 1960. Cicero, 1951. Race riot. That whole race war and shit, CIA shit, government shit. It was all a play on the mind as well. They learning they goddamn lesson too. I'll tell you that. Ain't no such thing as a fucking race. It's a such thing as a frequency though. All right, so now we got stop attacking the mirror. Somebody. That's why you fucking weak. You doing too much mirror magic. Whatever's going on. Look. Divine Spirit is like, fuck that shit. Even the energies on the other side of the mirror is down that shit. Your mirror on the wall ass. Somebody out there, look, when you do mirror magic, it's a catalyst for growth, right? It's a need to shift your own reality. Somebody's trying to change others, and they're avoiding the change within themselves here, okay? The goal is to stop using that fucking mirror, okay? Especially for others. What the fuck? Somebody in Divine Spirit said, enough is the fuck enough. You done cracked this mirror about 17 fucking times, bitch. God damn. Something about Canada and Bravo. Oh, you celebrities, y'all in the energy for sure. God damn, you got all of them on here. Celebrities came back out, and this time the A-listers came out. Strength is reversed here. God damn. Let's see. You got A-list, B-list, the Ulmer scale, James Ulmer. You got C-list, you got D-list. Usually, what's that say? Usually made up of male actors. A lot of women are men. Damn, I'll be tripping. But it's true. It's true. A lot of you celebrities out there, you know the fuck I'm talking to, y'all tease. Fuck that shit. Fuck wrong with y'all. A lot of women are men, and a lot of men are women. Okay? Major recording artists, okay? A lot of them fucking actors, your government officials. You had a whole first lady. I don't even know what the fuck to call that. Okay? But never mind, y'all get too emotional when I get to talk about that bitch, Michael. Anyway, international TV broadcast, high profile moguls, the hot list, major movie stars, okay? Most bankable is what they call them, the most bankable. Major international sports stars and film directors are on here, okay? So you have your A-list celebrities and D-list celebrities that came out in the energy here. We're at 4501. I got Ashley Snell, Abby De La Rosa, 2-4. I'm here like right now. Somebody said I'm here like right now. I know that's right. Somebody, your ancestors, they could be named Ashley, or they could be named Abby. Could have the last name Snell or De La Rosa. Could be Bias Snell, but they're saying I'm here like right now. I'm here. Okay, 2, 4, 6. Connect. They're saying connect with the divine. Connect with the divine. 7. Portal number 8. California. What are you hiding? Them celebrities. 2, 4, 6, 8. We need one more divine and spirit to stop. Strength is reversed with this whole. Everyone. God damn. I'm only going to take the 2 that flipped over. Okay. All right. So here's how this goes. Thank you. I'm gonna put y'all back. Here's how this gonna go. Jim Carrey and Hugh Jackman. Okay, they just flew on this Ace of Swords reverse energy. Confused, chaotic, misuse of power, mental fog, inability to see the truth, using intellect to harm rather than help here. Okay. Whether this energy is coming up against them or whatever it is, right? All right, so we got Carrie Jim, James Eugene Carey, January 17th, 1962. And he also told you that may not be his real name. Canadian and American, slapstick performances, Golden Globe Awards, BAFTA Awards, In Living Color, Newmarket, Ontario, active since 1997, Screen Actors Guild Award. Fox sketch comedy, all under judgment. All right, Hugh Jackman, October 12th, 1968, Sydney, New South Wales, Australia. Good day, Governor. Knox Grammar School, ABC, Companion of the Order of Australia, University of Technology, Sydney, BA. I guess he got a bachelor's or something. Edwin Cohen University, Upper North Shore, Ottoman Empire, the UK, Billy Graham Evangelist, 10-pound palms, immigration scheme. Okay. What was this for? Strength reversed. Okay. And then we got that's portal 9, portal number 10. There's a need for a soul retrieval. It's empty and incomplete. God damn. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's portal number 10. Portal number 11 is a servant, is in the energy. Okay. There's a need for a soul retrieval. It's very empty and incomplete. It may be due to a single female, a handmaid, but there's a handmaid, a servant that's in the energy, right? A handmaid could be involved here, right? Damn. Uncharted territory, obedience, extremely submissive, forced in most situations, forced submission, grape without the G. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Portal number 12 is this place is an absolute death trap. Somebody, okay, we got energies that's like trapped. Yeah. Yeah, you got energies that's trapped somewhere. And in particularly, mirror magic. Ah, shit, California, what are you hiding? What the fuck did I just tap into, Divine? You know I be trying to come away and have fun, but you know what the fuck I'm feeling right now? The fuck is going on? The fuck? Oh, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Somebody's definitely trapped. Their soul is trapped somewhere. Give me 13, divine and spirit. Something going on there. Territorial jurisdiction is the final one for the strength coming reversed here. I'm stuck on that there. Territorial jurisdiction. State courts typically have this territorial jurisdiction over residents and actions within the state. Federal courts have this, which is jurisdiction over matters involving federal questions or statutes. Federal courts are involved. That's Portal 13. Let's see something here. So with this, what we just pulled out here. Okay. Somebody's soul is like, if I say somebody, it's a few out here. They were told to connect with the divine, right? Somebody's saying, I'm here, like right here, right? My need, it's a need for my soul to be retrieved. It's empty and incomplete. All right, you had a few names that came out. Carrie Jim, Jackman Hugh, Snell Ashley, De La Rosa Abbey. You got A-list celebrities that came out here. California, what are you hiding? Mirror magic, a lot of mirror magic happening here. Illinois, Canada. A handmaid is in the energy here. There's a lot going on within this, just these 13 portals. And overall, they're saying this place is an absolute death trap. Give me a second. Let's pull on poetry for Neanderthal here. Now I'm going to pull on these cards here. We're at 5130, 5140. I'm about to finish it up. I'm about to pull on buzzed, incoherent, and poetry for Neanderthal. Let me see what's going on here. I can't believe my recording cut off like that. That's the first time that's happened. And my phone has been moving. It keep doing all these software updates. I don't like that shit though. Fuck T-Mobile. I don't like that. Too many updates. It's like an update every fucking week. The fuck? And then now it's like I did my recording. All right, thank you, Divine. Thank you. So I did my recording as I always do. Voice recording. Boom, that joint cut off. Pissed me off. All right, so this place is an absolute death trap. Remember that. Somebody's a small fry. Somebody's very small, or they feel very small here, right? Mother Earth, they're on Earth. They're here. Mother Earth. Mother Earth is an absolute death trap. That's what we created it for, those to be experiencing this physical reality, right? And then also so we can encapsulate certain beings. Yeah, that's the only way we can, not the only way, but this was the best way that we can catch all they asses. Gang, gang. I be outside, but I'm like that dude. I bet y'all is. Ganged up, ain't y'all? Yeah, we got y'all ass now. They out here getting sunburned now. Yeah, they are. They ain't ready for these goddamn suns that's rising. They getting sunburned. They can't wait for the winter break. They need a break. They get sunburned. Can't wait for the winter break. Fuck you and your fake ass motherfucking season, bitch. Somebody out here screaming bacon, bacon, bacon. It's a whole dog Canaanite mountain ass bitch. Somebody in the Canaanite mountains. They get sunburned. They done turned all the mountains into tunnels and underground bunker systems and shit like that, right? They're talking about the first lady. The first lady, she know about it. The first man, that's the first lady, they know about it. Pulled it up before, it's talking about something about they stuck in a fucking pickle jar, all of them. Stuck in a fucking pickle jar just like they wanted you to be. But it's all on the radio. The talk radio show. Pay attention to the talk radio shows. Y'all steady getting with the FM and shit. Go over to the AM. The messages be messaging. Is that a word? Messaging? Is that a word? It's going to be a word today. Go over to the AM frequency. Learn some shit. All right, let me get buzzed. This place is an absolute death trap here. Ashe. What's this? Drink if you traveled more than 20 minutes to get here. We're sure it was worth it, right? Somebody's traveling a short distance. Somebody traveled a short distance, 20 minutes at that, to get here. Was it worth it? That's what divine and spirit want to ask you. Was it worth it? It's an absolute death trap. You traveled to go there, whatever it is. What's this? Come in. Was it worth it? If you order sparkling water instead of tap at a restaurant, take a drink with your pinky up. Or somebody, divine and spirit calling somebody bougie. Somebody like to drink sparkling water. They don't want to drink tap. I don't want to drink no tap water either, though, divine and spirit, especially at a restaurant here. So they like to drink that. Yeah, they like to drink they with their pinky up and shit. It's an absolute death trap. Whatever's going on. Somebody might be trapped at a restaurant. What? Drink if you do consulting, and then explain to everyone what the fuck that even means. I know that's right. The fuck does that even mean? Scamming ass motherfuckers. Stay trying to scam people. Whoever is Jing right now, give out a drink to someone give out a drink to someone and let them cue up the next song. That's 4. We'll take 4. We'll move on. This place is an absolute death trap. Let me get incoherent. Somebody's stuck. Like we all get stuck, but somebody's actually stuck. It's no more soul harvesting, right? Unless you signed it. This place is an absolute death trap. And I'm talking about those rituals they got going on there. Y'all know what y'all got yourselves into. They be knowing. That's what crack out. Man. Somebody's coming out. They're living their truth. What? Oh, somebody coming out. They revealing their sexual preferences or plans depending on the context. Somebody's coming out. What up, y'all? Welcome to the frequency. Welcome to the channel. But it's an absolute death trap. Whatever's going on, hey, to each his own. But with this particular energy, it's like they're coming out, but they feel like it's a death trap. This place is an absolute death trap. Somebody understood the assignment. I say to you, you understood the mission. When Chipotle gives you an extra scoop of protein on the house, they came ready. Somebody came ready. They understood this assignment. They knew. I say to you, yeah, we know. You're going above and beyond. Whoever you are, you're going above and beyond here, okay? Going the extra mile to ensure that whoever's going to be stuck in this death trap, they're going to be stuck. Yup, you're ensuring that shit going above and beyond here. Somebody else is left on red. Why you leaving other people on red here? You ghosted them. I know that's right. The digital equivalent of waving at someone and then not waving back. Yeah, because you realize this is a death trap here. You don't want nothing to do with that energy. I don't blame you. Get the fuck off my grass. The fuck off my grass. Let me get this third column, then we're going to get on out of here. We're going to pray and we're going to get on out of here. Emotional loss is how we started off, right? Blocked feelings, emotional emptiness here. And then we got handed this new journey. But we were told don't cling on to the past. For some of us, we did exactly that. We clung on to the goddamn past, okay? Now you must learn to forge your own path and stick to it because you might be stuck in your own mind, which is your house here, okay? It has caused delays, frustration, something slow down, obstacles here. I'll show you. What can we get from this? I'm looking at what's your ETA? Somebody want to know what's your ETA? What's your ETA? What's your ETA? It's an oil spill. And they got stomach cramps. Half moon and a moon. Thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit. What's going on? Whoopi Goldberg in the energy. Natalie Portman in the energy. Okay, a lot of y'all celebrities coming out today. The fuck? Told y'all stank asses. Some of y'all can no longer negotiate with the demons. They want your blood. God damn. Y'all. They going the fuck down. Some of y'all can no longer negotiate with the demons. They want your bloodline. God damn it, Bobby. What do you say? God damn it, Bobby. Talking about the Tony Awards. If you're an Oscar winner. God damn. Y'all call them index cards. I don't give a fuck. I love playing around with this is my hobby. Don't be unreliable now. Don't be unreliable now. Be faithful, right? Be trustworthy. Be consistent. Whomever you are. That's 4. Placidus house system is out here, right? 400-year-old house system. Most popular today is a time-based method of calculating the houses devised during the Renaissance era. It marks the cusp of the houses in 2-hour increments from your time of birth. It does not work for extremely northern or southern latitudes. Certain degrees of the zodiac never touches the horizon. Popular in England, Catholic Church banned it. It became the default system, time-based. You control time, beloved. All that house shit. I don't have no houses around me, right? You control time. What up, Chronos? What up, beloved? You control time. They owe Chronos. You don't owe Chronos shit. Chronos was working for you. Time was working for you. Time is on my side. Yes, it is. Remember that? Time is on my side. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. They ran out of time, not you, beloved. 2, 4, 5. Give me some more, divine spirit. Somebody got a stomach cramp, though. That energy manipulation. They doing that energy work. Chris Rock in the energy. Tony Snell in the energy. Hollywood's darkest friendships in the energy. 7. Give me 2 more, divine. Or give me 6 more. Something about Rodney Allen Ripley, Vanessa Baden, Shadia Simmons, Carlton Harris. Portal number 8. Give me 9, divine spirit. Give me 9. What's this? D-Wing SPD 2-1. D-Wing SPD 2-1. Portal number 9. Portal number 10. Gary Benson 5-9. April 18th, 1985. Remember him? That's 10. We need 3 more, divine spirit. Oh, thank you. You are amazing. Constitutional basis. That's 3 more. You are amazing, divine spirit. Okay. U.S. Constitution, Article 3 establishes the framework for the authority of the federal judiciary. Portal number 12. In 2022, the first congressional hearing held in over 40 years. The UAP congressional hearing. YouTubers, you came out again. All right, I'm looking at God damn it. Enes Batur in Turkey. Nathan Barnett, USA. Vikram Singh Bomb in the UK. Paul Barboda, Barbados, US. John Alfonso Baker, US. Backdorn Boys, China. John Bain, UK, 2018. Thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit. All right, so now the 13th and final portal was the wheel of fortune came denied, right? The bad luck, the unforeseen destiny, the change, right? The wisdom that was taken from somebody lost rank, their access is denied. They're closed mind to the power of the universe here, okay? So let's see what kind of information we can get from this, and then we're going to pray. Read over the comments, we're going to pray, and y'all going to get up on out of here. I'm acting like I don't got to get right back up at 4. Or is it? I think I got to get up at 3 today. Either way it goes. Wheel of Fortune has come denied, and why, Divine and Spirit? Why? Why? Shay, hope you got your notebooks and your pens on out here. Uh-huh. What's you? Come here. Um, so David Morehouse worked on more than hundreds of remote viewing projects, assignments, tracking double agents. So a lot of you remote viewers that's out there. What up, y'all? How y'all doing? David Morehouse worked on more than hundreds of remote viewing project assignments. So I noticed on YouTube here, and particularly you had a YouTuber that said that they had got in contact with your boy um, Kim Jerry. Okay, okay. So they are tracking double agents. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Remote viewers. I'm gonna do a read on that. Remote viewers. Uh-huh. They crack me up with they little terms they got out here nowadays. But that's the first one that came out. You're remote viewer. Somebody is overlooked. Overlooked is understood. There's an alchemist in the energy here. Encompasses the journey of personal transformation and enlightenment, self-realization, process of inner growth. Their access is denied. Yeah. Mirror physical transformation. They have their wisdom has been taken. Spirit over material. Damn. They're remote viewers. Yeah. The whoever David Morehouse is in this remote viewing project, bad luck, wisdom taken, access denied. Your closed mind to the power of the universe. Talking about Pentagon in Arlington, Virginia. Yeah. Bad luck. Wisdom taken, access denied. Oh, Culpeper, Virginia, too. Look at that. I got some coordinates, too. Let's have some fun. Coordinates 338. Oh, hold on. 38 degrees, 28.5 miles north, 77 degrees, 59.8 miles west. 2 miles east of Culpeper off of Route 3, Mount Pony, as above, so below. Fed wire includes a facility for the storage for corpses. Modern electronic system, Illuminati, but they go by several names there. And don't worry about that. Illuminati Federal Reserve, 140,000 square feet, monitors all major financial transactions, right? Portal number 5 is talking about the Big Bend and Biscayne. Big Bend is in Texas, okay? 29.25 degrees north, 103.25 degrees west, as above, so below. The dates, June 12th, 1944, could be relevant. They have over 561,458 victims. Prominent bend in the Rio Grande along the U.S.-Mexico border, large and remote part of the Chihuahuan Desert, backcountry recreation in the arid Chisos Mountains. Cultural artifacts of the Native Americans also exist within its borders. As above, so below. Biscayne, located in Florida. What up, Floridians? What up, Texas? 25.65 degrees north, 80.8 degrees west. Have over 512,213 victims. June 28th, 1980 could be relevant. Various sea turtles, okay? West Indian manatee, American crocodile, Biscayne Bay, as above, so below. Mostly underwater park. The peregrine falcon. Florida Keys has 4 interrelated marine ecosystems. Mangrove forest, the bay, the Keys, and coral reefs. As above, so below. That's 5. Let's see what's going on here. What's this? Six, president provides info to the Congress on the state of the nation and recommends measures considered necessary and expedient. The State of the Union address. President provides information to the Congress on the state of the nation and recommends measures considered necessary and expedient. Portal number 8, Colorado canyons feature some of the steepest cliffs and oldest rocks in North America. Gunnison River, as above, so below. Deep, narrow canyon is composed of GNEISS, which appears black when in shadow. All right, that's 2, 4, 6, 7. You need two more, Divine Spirit, so it can be 9. Oh. Damn, you gotta read a little bit more. All right, portal number 8 is some political scientists and organizations point to the resilience of American democracy. Nations' wealth, history, and legal framework are corrupt and have collapsed. History has dirty little secrets. Portal number 9. All being revealed, y'all. You just gotta tap in. The vice president is prepared to assume the presidency if the president is unable to serve. Portal number 11, Saturn Awards. Portal number 12, Canal Plus and TVN7 in Poland. And portal number 13, Elias the Archon. Y'all have to answer to them. Not you all, Divine Collective. You should know that. Whoever serves that Archon, you have answered. You got to answer that motherfucker. It's coming. Elias coming for you. All right, let's read the comments, then we're going to pray. Get on out of here. All right, y'all, let's read these comments, then we're going to get on up out of here. All right, Sadie. What up, beloved? Sadie. MIECZNIKOWSKI 9883 said hi. What up, beloved? Sani PFE says, what are you doing? I was reading some tarot. And going over these portals, jumping in and out of portals and shit. What was you doing, Sani? How you doing, beloved? Zion King says hi. What up, Zion? How you doing, beloved? Tajani Bashir says, good morning. Hey, Grand Rising, where you from, Tajani? I'm great to say good night. You talking about good morning, Grand Rising to you. Eyes of Lucretia, welcome back, beloved. How you doing, baby? That beloved said hi and then threw up the star with the God damn it, with the chosen eye symbol and the butterflies, okay? Sarah, what up? How you doing, beloved? Welcome to the energy. Welcome to the frequency. If y'all haven't already done so, if you don't mind, go ahead and hit that like button or don't. Go ahead and subscribe or don't. All right, let's go ahead and pray. Breathe in. Hold it. Release. We rebuke all spells, all rituals, and all castings that are not of the highest frequencies of source love consciousness that may have been projected our way on all timelines, planes, and dimensions, consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously, knowingly and unknowingly, anything and everything that we are all connected to, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, and ethereally. They are all protected. All is transmuted into whatever was sent to me, to us, to them, and then it is sent back to its source because we are already sovereign and we are already free. any agreements and any contracts that we may have agreed to while we were being on lower paradigms of existence of consciousness. They are already cut. They are already ended on all timelines, planes, and dimensions. Consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously. Knowingly and unknowingly. Divine collective. I know damn well that I am sovereign. Now, divine collective, I know damn well that you are sovereign, but divine collective, I know damn well that together we are most powerful and we are sovereign. It is done because we've already won. It is done because we've already won. Divine collective, it is done because we've already won. And so it is. All right, y'all. So make sure you say your prayer, right? Say your prayer because it's more powerful than any prayer that's out here. Say your prayer 3 times, 6 times, or 9 times in repetitions. Or say mine, right? In repetitions, though. You gotta do it in repetitions in order to make your manifestation, your dream, or your vision come alive. And if ain't nobody told y'all today, god damn it, that's kind of fucked up. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. Right? But fuck that. I love you. Okay? I love you. 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 And this is agape love. And if you don't ever hear it come out my mouth, I know goddamn well you better feel it in that motherfucking energy. I love you. All right? And on that note, I need a fucking song. You know what? I could sing songs all day in the car. All right, I might miss a couple of words, but shit, I like music. But when it comes time for this to give y'all a song, what's it? All right, so we got Radioactive out here. Imagine Dragons. All right, let's get to the lyrics real quick. Hold on, goddamn it. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. I know it goes something like that. Let's see. Let me give y'all some lyrics to it though. If you hear this song, this is dedicated to you. If you hear this out there in the world, Radioactive by Imagine Dragons. Here we go. All right. Let's see. This is coming from genius.com. I'm waking up to ash and dust. I wipe my brow, I sweat my rust. I'm breathing in the chemicals. Ugh. Ah. I'm breaking in, shaping up, then checking out on the prison bus. This is it. The apocalypse. I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones, enough to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. I raise my flags, dye my clothes. It's a revolution, I suppose. We're painted red to fit right in. We're painted red to fit right in. I'm breaking in, shaping up, then checking out on the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. All right, I love y'all, okay? Welcome to the new age, all right, y'all? I love y'all. Peace. Oh, you are the new age. I love y'all. Golden children.